Joie de vivre for me, my joy of living. John Gracie here. I'm here today in San Francisco, California with my friend Kamurrah at her community garden, and she's going to give us a little tour.
We're all wet.
Yes, we are. So what can you tell us?
This is where my daughter got married.
Married?
Yes, she had a big formal wedding right here.
Wow.
And it was a Sunday, so everybody in the garden came in their cutoffs, and their jeans, and their formals, their velvet gowns, and anybody who didn't know it was going to happen just came, and they were part of the wedding anyway.
Wonderful.
This is also Big John's plot. He was one of the original members of the garden, and when he passed away, we kept everything for him.
Nice.
It's in transit now. We are the roses have bloomed, and the hollyhocks have bloomed, and everything needs to be trimmed and put to bed for the winter. So that's what we'll be doing soon.
Okay. Well, tell us a little bit about the history of the garden. How did it come to be?
Well, in the late 60s, early 70s, people came in with children who needed places to play. And the city decided they would put these pretty little parks all over town. But then the drug users found them, and they had no fences, so they hung out in them. And before long, it was nothing but broken toys with druggies all over them sleeping, and holes in the ground, and no joy at all here. Needles, kids couldn't play here. There were needles on the ground.
All
we
over,
called it a needle park.
Oh, a needle park.
And there were others in town, too. And this organization called Slug came in and said, well, let us help. Let us help organize these into community gardens. And so through organizing and through trial and error, it has become evolved to a place where, and you can do the same thing. People pay a minimum per year. Here it's $35 per year for the water. We maintain it ourselves. We run it ourselves. We make all the decisions as a group. People can rent plots if there are lease plots if they want per year. There are no more money. There's a waiting list on them. Some people don't want a plot. They just love to be in the garden. And that worked. This has been built up from the ground. These were built by hand, and they were filled and planted. There were none of these trees here, and you could see this mural very, very clearly back in the early days.
And who did this mural?
The Filipino Neighborhood Association. It was a gift from them, and this is a mural of Manila and the American soldiers coming aboard.
Wow.
Yeah, it's pretty amazing.
Yeah, it is.
Mural.
Very nice.
We try to keep the vines from climbing up it, but the trees are so beautiful, we can't just keep them down.
Oh, no. I agree.
The mural has to share the space with the trees.
All right. Well, can you give us a little tour?
Yes, I can.
All right.
This is my plot.
Wow.
I'm very proud of it. What I contribute to the garden is herbs, either for tea or for cooking or for medicinal purposes. And there are medicinal herbs all over the garden, just everywhere. We've got leeks here, peppers. We've got cherry trees up here that yield the sweetest cherries.
This one right here?
This one and this one.
Oh.
The birds get half of them, but we get our half too. And we climb it carefully and lovingly. Birds are everywhere. Hummingbirds love this garden. And there are, as you can see, or you can hear, there are ambulances and there are cars. There are people out there, but we don't choose to pay much attention to them.
No.
We focus on what's in here.
Well, this is your own little paradise, isn't it?
Yes, it is. It's our little escape.
And speaking of paradise, what's the name of this beautiful purple
Princess tree.
princess tree? Gosh, it's so vibrant.
Yeah.
Wonderful.
We love her. She thoroughly enjoys her color play with the bougainvillea and the yellow roses that bloom in the spring. They're out of bloom right now. You can see a few of them over here. You see our peace pole too.
I
We're
love
very
your
proud of our peace pole.
I see it's in several different languages.
Yes, and it's a part of an organization, a worldwide organization that puts those up. It's got to be an established place for peace.
Wow.
Where children can come, where children and animals are not threatened, where anybody can come for peace. We have 24-hour access, and we guard that privilege very carefully. We are nice until it's time to not be nice in our garden. When people start to be mean, then we have to not be nice to them. With love.
Oh, yes.
With
love.
firm, but
yes.
we love them.
Well, I do remember you told me that there's some bylaws, some agreements that you make between yourselves and...
Oh, yes. It's simple to become a member of the garden. You've got to put in one work day, pay the fee, and sign a lease, which says the things that we don't like to do. Of course, we cannot allow people to run naked through the garden in the sunshine or the rain. Unfortunately for us,
shucks.
it gets out of hand. Otherwise,
we
wouldn't mind.
Exactly.
And children come in. Children are taught many different things. We don't get into, so we just keep it generic for all the children and all the people.
Sounds like everyone can benefit then.
Yeah, and personally, I would not want to scare anybody, so I'm not going to
run
around naked.
Me neither. Well, maybe.
We all share
smells good over
everything.
There.
Oh, it's the rosemary.
Oh,
This is what I get my rosemary from for Thanksgiving dinner every year.
Nice.
And have been for the last 12, 15 years.
Wow.
I come down here Thanksgiving morning and walk around and pick them.
Wow. Now, are you able to prune things, or how does that work if you want to grab a tomato or something?
Nobody minds as long as, but we also respect each other's plots, and we're not going to ravage somebody's property. We don't touch anyone's space at all unless we've been given permission.
I see.
My friend over here says, please help yourself to the tomatoes. And I tell everyone in the garden, help yourself to herbs for dinner. If you need to cook tonight, or if you need what I have, help yourself. And that we know how to pick them, so we don't pick the whole plant. We pinch off what we need.
Right.
And respect all of the plants and all of the animals. We give them all their space as much as we can. Even the rats, we didn't put poison. We put a cat here that told them what their boundaries were. Yeah,
maybe we'll run it. What is your cat's name?
Noir.
Noir?
Yes, Noir. Because he's black.
He
just adopted us when we decided we ought to have a cat.
Wonderful.
We have little cubby holes like this. Little cubbies where people can come and when they don't want to be part of the group, they come over in a quiet corner. And usually they're left alone. Unless it's obvious that they want company. And people will come and sit, and if I see somebody over here with their computer, I just leave them and go sit somewhere else. Because there's always another place to go.
Well, this sounds a lot better than Starbucks.
Oh, yes.
Except
absolutely.
on a rainy
this is where
day.
I have my morning coffee.
Well, it's a little rain, except when you have your computer.
Oh, yes. As you can see, the plots vary.
Wow.
Everyone who gets a plot gets to treat it the way they want to. These big structures were put in by the plot member who had the plot, and the one who moved left this. And we don't take down structures such as this. If it's a planter's rack, we can do what we want with that. when I got my plot, I didn't need that big bean rack that my friend Selena has on her plot now. And I gave it to her, and she was thrilled. She took it and set it up and planted beans, which I've snacked on for 2 years now for morning. They're wonderful with the tomatoes.
Mm-hmm.
This is where the children play, right here. They've been structuring, as you can see, and building things. But my son-in-law and daughter tend to this center plot, and this particular side is all sand and these little marble things that the children can play with. They can get in it, they can play in it. We keep it full of sand. So that keeps them occupied when they're not helping us. My grandson and granddaughter both have their own little plots. And we're getting ready to get another one at another community garden for them, so they'll have a full-size plot of their own. So these community gardens are all over town. Of course, I think ours is the best.
Wow. I've never seen one this extensive before.
Well, well, we take it seriously here. We have a lot of fun, but we take our fun seriously.
Yes, you do.
This is my grandson's plot. And this is my granddaughter's. And my granddaughter has rooted most of the things in both of these plots just by coming and asking, do you think this will grow? And how do I plant it? And one of us would tell her. And she's a miracle worker. And this is becoming right now. This person will come back, and the next time we see it, it'll have another character. This rose geranium has been here almost since the beginning of the garden. I used to have this plot, and this escaped the plot so it wouldn't get ripped out with everything else. And now it grows here, and nobody bothers the rose geranium. It gets to stay. These are our apple trees. This one has yielded us so many apples. 2 apple pies and a big pot of applesauce, and many apples to eat. I've come many times and had an apple off the tree fresh for breakfast. Nothing like it. This is where we all get our lemons. You can see these are the new babies that are in process right now. We all eagerly watch the lemon tree. It produces bags and bags of lemons, thanks to those little critters right back there. See the beehive? One of our garden members is a beeman.
Oh, I see them right back there. Yeah.
And the bees, there was a dramatic change when he established the beehives in the plants and the produce. I was in Texas at the time, visiting yearly, and from the one time I came to the next year, I could see the difference. It was just about 3 times as many flowers and fruits and veggies.
Now, do you get honey from those beehives?
Yes, we do, and it's such a treat. There's never enough for everybody, but it's such a treat, and we try to keep as many plants as we can that the bees love in the garden. We celebrate their establishment every year. In May is when we celebrate the bees, because we appreciate them so. This is our raspberry arbor here. You can see we enjoyed many of them. They're all the husks. And this is our cold assurance here, our cold remedy assurance. See all the golden rose hips that are going to turn red?
Oh,
those are the best cold remedies. They'll knock out a cold very quickly. Make tea from those, and it works quite well. These are our fish. We used to have turtles in there, but the turtles weren't happy there. They didn't have enough room to play, so we let them go somewhere else. We took them to a place where they'd have lots of room. And we had 2 compost bins, which we maintain ourselves, and we tend to them regularly. And we don't all do everything. There are certain ones who are really good at tending to the compost bin, and others that are excellent at trimming the trees. And we all do what we do best. These are our chickens, our happy chickens that yield us wonderful organic eggs, and they do not stay in that coop. We have a garden member, Selena, who tends to them, and he comes in daily, unless it's raining, and lets them out. He came today, but it was raining, so he'll probably be back this afternoon. And this is our little tribute to Big John. We've got all of the plumbing done to our fountain. We're still working on getting it running. But Big John was one of the first garden members, and his family gave us the fountain, and we just decided to plant the most beautiful plants here, and ones that he loved. And this is where the hummingbirds love to nest, up in that big fuchsia vine up there. It's really a delight to come and sit here and have them come and check us out. They come and they fly right in our faces like, I'm not scared of you. Are you okay? Are you going to hurt me? No, you're not. You're cool. And then they fly away. Oh, this is one of my favorite places around here. You need to come and stand right here.
Oh!
Look at this.
Wow. Cool.
Sister Datura just embraces it. It's so fragrant. And this little baby is just coming back. We've been nursing her. The last person that had this cut this one back so severely it nearly died. But see, this is a baby. It's got a baby coming back in now.
What is this?
This is the Datura. This is the peach Datura.
Oh.
But we love them all. And these two we really, really love. They're old. These are our blackberry vines. The person who has this plot loves to maintain the blackberries for people to eat. So we share everything. And there's always enough for everybody. There's a community garden site, the American, I think you would just look under American Community Gardens of America. That would get you there anyway if you want to establish a community garden of your own. You don't have to do it their way or do it affiliated with them. Mm-hmm. You can just talk to your city officials and ask, how can we do this? We want to do something like this. And show some examples.
Well, I want to thank you, Kamurrah, and you too can have your own community garden. I've had a special time. Tomorrow's my birthday, and Kamurrah invited me to have a breakfast here. And you know what? We get to enjoy it all to ourselves because the wimps ran out on us.
It's a birthday like no other.
That's right. Look at that.
In the rain.
Yay.
And the goddess says, you better believe it, honey.
That's right. Let it rain. And when it rains, it pours, don't it?
That's right.